Hi, today we're going to show you the MRT brake support bracket, and what we've got on this Impreza 07 WRX is the bracket's already fitted, and in the still shots you can see the before and after photos of exactly how that bracket fits. But what I want to show you today is exactly what it does and how it works and what you get in the kit. And of course, part of the kit designed by us from MRT comes in a box with all the fitting instructions, the nuts and the bolts, the tools that you'll need. They're quite detailed on how to install the part yourself. It's quite simple to fit. What you'll end up with is this simple bracket that you remove out of the car. Some models have a stud, some have a bolt. The bracket that is part of the kit allows for that as well. But of course, the big thing that you're probably keen to know is what makes the difference when you're fitting this brake support bracket is the fact that when you put your foot on the brake pedal, obviously you're pushing the load against the hydraulic master cylinder, which pressurizes the brake lines into your brakes. But of course, the effort that you're putting against that is resisted at the same time by the firewall in the car. And with modern day cars, with the trend to reduce weight, these firewalls are getting thinner and thinner, and they tend to flex under heavy load applications from your brake pedal mechanism. And what happens is it bends. So when you put your foot on the brake pedal, this whole assembly moves backwards and forwards, and what that does is adds to the sponginess of your braking application. By fitting this bracket, it stiffens the end of the master cylinder to resist that longitudinal thrust by attaching the bracket to the strut mount, which obviously is incredibly strong to support the weight of your car, and then that is triangulated off the bracket against the end of the master cylinder, and then that stops the master cylinder moving under heavy application. From your point of view, what you're going to feel the difference? Well, what you'll feel is a slightly firmer brake pedal. It's easier to modulate the brake, so if you're at the track and you're right on the limit of braking to get that best performance out of your car, it's easier to control the brakes and the brake pedal. And if you've got things like the MRT braided brake lines, DBA rotors, MRT sports pads, all those things come together and give you an overall improvement in the braking efficiency of your car. So what we're going to do is I'll show you how the parts work, and then at the end we'll show you a bit more details of the components of the kit. So now we're looking at the current model Forester, and this is the non-turbo Forester, but effectively the same chassis platform for the turbo as well as, would you believe, the WRX and the STI Impreza. And this is the brake support bracket. Now in the kit, I'll just show you get this long lever arm which connects the body to the end of the master cylinder, and obviously the other main part of the kit is the bracket that bolts onto the body. So you can see down here we've got the master cylinder and the booster on the back of the firewall, and the bracket bolted to the strut tower and the lever arm, and obviously you can see how it fits neatly underneath all the parts here, and that resists the tendency for the master cylinder to distort when you're putting your foot on the brake pedal, which then gives you that improvement in brake control when you're driving the car. So I hope that video has now helped you understanding how to improve the brakes on your car. Remember, the key critical ways to improve the brakes on any car is, first and foremost, make sure that they're in good condition. Make sure they've got the best quality pads. Hopefully choose MRT sports pads because they've got low dust and high performance, typically better than the Subaru ones, and a little bit cheaper, good for road and occasional track use. Good quality brake fluid to resist the boiling of high temperatures. DBA rotors, obviously MRT stainless steel brake lines, which you can see on a separate video, and of course now you understand how the brake support bracket works on your Subaru, and also inquire about the other brake support brackets that we make for other models. For now, I'm Brent Middleton. You know where to find more information. Pick up the phone, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and make a comment on this video, and go to our website on the new online shop and download a specification list to help you understand more about your car where you are in the world. For today, thanks for watching.